Hi, my name is Fabian Fellhauer, and I'm a product owner of the technology platform, ABAP technology platform at SAP. And I want to show you today how you can extend your business scenario with Inex extensibility in the example of a dangerous good delivery. So today I want to give you a short overview of the state of the art, of the target picture we want to achieve with our extension scenario, and also a short demonstration how you can achieve that. So just let us deep dive in our example. On the left side, you see the dangerous good and the sales order, how it is delivered by SAP. So you have some sales order, some sales order items, and also some products associated with the um, products and sales orders. And usually the most customers are absolutely fine with that. But also there are some customers which need to extend these scenarios. In one example in the past, we had a customer which needed to extend the standard process by defining a product as dangerous good because the law told him to do so. So there was a law regulation that all dangerous goods need to be delivered by a certified carrier. And exactly this is our extension scenario I want to show you today. I want to show you how you can define your dangerous good management by integrating inside the SAP S/4HANA system. So in the first extension scenario, I want to show you how you can create a custom field and associate this custom field with a custom business object, which contains the dangerous good classification. And now let us switch to our first demo.
So now we are in the SAP S/4HANA system, and as you may know, there is an app. It's called Manage Product Master Data, in which you can maintain your products and your properties of these products. And for example, in our example, we have a product. It's called Dynamite, and for this product, we would like to introduce a classification which says, yeah, this is a dangerous good and needs to be treated especially in the delivery process of such a good. So at the end, we want to introduce another business process, but for now, we just want to introduce a classification for this product. So let's switch to the in-app extensibility app custom business object. So now we are doing extensibility inside our S/4HANA system, and I've already prepared a business object called dangerous good. And this dangerous good business object has different fields. So we see, okay, there is a description for this dangerous good, and also there is a dangerous good classification, which is classified with a code list. This means a dangerous good can have multiple classifications. We'll see that in a few seconds. But first, let me show you the code list at the end. This code list you can create in also an in-app extensibility app called custom reusable elements. And in there, I've already prepared also a dangerous good classification. And if we have a look into this object, we see there are a lot of code values from 1 to 9, which also have a descriptive text. And this is intended to be the classification for such a dangerous good. And as we have linked it as a composition of our dangerous good, it is possible that one of our dangerous good has multiple classifications. So if we go to the corresponding UI of this custom app, so it's called the dangerous good app, we can now create a dangerous good for it. And as you may know, Dynamite is not a dangerous good as it is, but there is a substance included which is called nitroglycerin, which is the dangerous good in there. And therefore we want to create a dangerous good called nitroglycerin. And we are also linking some dangerous good classifications with it. For example, nitroglycerin is at least explosive, but it is also not just explosive, but also a flammable solid. So we have now multiple classifications linked with our dangerous good, and we have now also created our dangerous good called nitroglycerin in our app. So we are ready now to link this dangerous good with our product. What are we going to do now is we are going to switch back to our product app. So we are at the standard process at SAP now, and what we want to do is we want to create a hook in this standard app for our dangerous good classification. We can do that easily by using the UI adaptation feature. So we can say, okay, adapt UI inside our Dynamite product, and then we are able to create new fields. We are able to rearrange the container, the UI container. And in our example, I now just want to create a new field. And usually I would now create a whole new field with our custom fields and logic app. So a field is also created in the database and all CDS views and the UI as soon as you click on this button here. But I've also prepared this very well for this session. So there's already a field called dangerous good, which is linked to our custom business object. And if I choose this field, so we have it now available in our UI section there. Now I can say, okay, save and exit my UI modification. And as soon as this is done, I can also modify this instance of our product, so our Dynamite, and we'll see that we are now able to link our dangerous good with our Dynamite. So we have the kind of value help in here, and we can choose our nitroglycerin, and we can also save this product. And now with these few apps, we have now introduced a classification for a standard product at our SAP S/4HANA system. So we're just switching back to our presentation, and I'll show you there how we now can integrate the second extension scenario.
So, and the next step now is to integrate a whole new process inside your SAP S/4HANA. So we don't want to integrate inside the product, but we want to introduce a new custom business object. And how we can do that, I'm going to show you in the second demo.
We are now back in our SAP S/4HANA system, and I want to show you now how you can define the new delivery process for the certified carriers of our dangerous good management. And as this is a whole new process, we are going to use the custom business object app in order to create a new custom business object. So we are creating a new process inside our SAP S/4HANA system, so there's no need to do any side-by-side extensibility here. So I've already prepared this custom business object, which is called dangerous good delivery, and this business object has some different nodes. So we have a header node, and we also have a subnode available carrier, which are all the carriers which can deliver these dangerous goods. This information is going to be fetched by a remote web service. So I'm going to show you how we can do that in a few minutes. And also there is a composition which is called dangerous good delivery items. In there, all our dangerous good items are stored, which need to be delivered by this delivery. And now I want to show you how we can create the logic, how we can create the determination for all this information which are needed for this delivery. And therefore we can use the logic exit after modification. It's a kind of determination in there, and in there I'm going to show you how we can create our own business process and how we can fetch the data. So I'm going to copy and paste all the coding, as you probably don't want to see me typing. So at first we want to check the delivery release status, because as soon as it is initial, we know, okay, we need to determine all the data. So as soon as delivery release status is set, we do not want to recalculate the data, because this sales order is then closed. So what we are doing there is that we have the delivery release status as a main flag for this exit. And first we want, of course, set the release status to in process, so it's the code 01, and afterwards we of course want also to determine all the dangerous good items which are included in the sales order. We are achieving that by doing a select from the iSales order CDSU. So this CDSU is released for the customers. We can make use of it in our key user tools. And by using the associations defined in this CDS entity, we can also make a forward navigation to our product and fetch product relevant metadata out of there. So as soon as one dangerous good is included in our sales order, we need to put all the items into this delivery, as it does not make sense to ship it apart from each other. So we want to ship it together, and therefore we are calculating these dangerous goods based on our sales order. As soon as we have the dangerous good items ready, we also want to determine the available carriers which can deliver these dangerous goods. Fortunately, there is a web service available in order to fetch these carriers, and as we want to make use of this web service, there's also the possibility to define a communication scenario for your SAP S/4HANA system. So you are able to define outbound communication and also inbound communication via the custom communication scenario app. In there you can specify your external web service, you can maintain the logon credentials, for example, there, and as soon as you have this maintained in this app, you are able to make use of this web service inside your coding. And this is very simple, because you just can check if the service is available, and as soon as the service is available, you can create a HTTP client for this service. You can send some HTTP requests, get the response, you can extract the JSON response out of the response body, and with the lately released Xcode library, you're also able to parse this JSON into ABAP structures very easily. So you just can say, okay, parse me from this JSON body into this reference. This type was defined earlier over there, so it is usable inside this exit, and we can now loop over all result sets of this response. So we can now add all these carriers to our available carrier entity, sub-entity of our business object. And as soon as we have done that, we are also we are already ready to use our app. So I'm going to save this draft logic. I could also publish it, but I've already done that before. And of course, we also have action which is called deliver, which has a look on the delivery status. So first we need to choose a carrier. So we now have fetched a lot of carriers in order to make a decision later on, and this decision can be done as with this action choose as carrier. So I've created a custom action, and by using this custom action we're able to choose a specific carrier based on the estimated costs and estimated delivery date which is provided by the web service. And as soon as we have a carrier available or chosen, we are able to deliver our process. So there are also some additional actions defined there. And I just want to show you now how it looks in the end in our generated UI. So I'm open our app, our Dangerous Good Delivery app, and I'm going to create a new delivery, Dangerous Good Delivery, based on the sales order ID in which my Dangerous Good is included. So I'm going to save it, and now we see everything was triggered. So we've fetched the available carriers. So we see, okay, there are 2 carriers available which can deliver this dangerous goods. So there's a safe carrier group and a fast carrier. We also see that there's an estimated delivery date and estimated delivery costs. And we also see that all dangerous goods are calculated or stored in this delivery. So we see that there's our nitroglycerin included in there if we want to ship this sales order. And it would now not be possible to deliver this as no carrier is chosen. So we just want to choose the fast carrier. It's a little bit more expensive, but as it is time critical, I want to deliver it as soon as possible. So I can say choose as carrier. And if we have a look in the overview, we also see that the Dangerous Good Delivery entity is also available here, and we see the carriers, the second carrier was chosen, and it is also included in the header data over there. And now we can say, okay, we want to deliver this entity, and then we see, okay, the release status, the delivery release status switched to delivered. So now the Dangerous Good Delivery will be delivered with our fast carrier. And this is how we introduced a whole new business process in the example of a Dangerous Good Delivery inside our SAP S/4HANA system. So let's switch back to the presentation.
So now we have learned how you can integrate your business scenario inside your SAP S/4HANA system. Just make sure to also check out the other extensibility sessions, and also make sure to check out the SAP Learning Hub available for the SAP TechEd 2020. So thank you very much for attending this session. If there are any questions left, feel free to reach out any questions to me or either to my product owner, Georg Wilhelm. Thank you very much.